The Chicago Bears are gearing up for one of the most crucial off-seasons in franchise history, and one name keeps surfacing: Joey Bosa. Chicago has been actively searching for ways to improve its pass rush, and if Bosa becomes available, he could be the perfect addition to a defense in need of more firepower. The Bears are in a unique position with a promising roster, ample cap space, and an aggressive front office determined to bring winning football back to Chicago. The Bears' defensive struggles and the need for reinforcement. Last season, Chicago struggled to generate consistent pressure with their front four. Montez Sweat was a fantastic midseason addition, immediately proving his worth by bolstering the pass rush. However, he cannot do it alone. The Bears' defense under head coach Matt Eberflus is built around creating pressure without excessive blitzing. This philosophy requires dominant defensive linemen who can win their matchups without extra help. Without a strong pass rush, opposing quarterbacks had too much time in the pocket, allowing them to pick apart Chicago's secondary. Chicago ranked near the bottom of the league in total sacks last season, and despite Sweat's impact, they still struggled to bring consistent heat. The lack of pressure forced defensive backs to cover longer, leading to breakdowns in coverage and big plays given up. Simply put, the Bears' defense needs more star power up front, and this offseason provides the perfect opportunity to change that. The case for Joey Bosa. Bosa has been one of the most dominant pass rushers in the National Football League since entering the league in 2016. Over his 9-year career, he has amassed 72 sacks, more than 300 total tackles, and multiple Pro Bowl selections. He is known for his explosive first step, his ability to bend around the edge, and his relentless motor. His hand technique, leverage, and ability to finish plays make him a constant threat in opposing backfields. When healthy, Bosa is one of the most disruptive defenders in the league, a player who can single-handedly change a game's momentum. Bosa's presence alone commands double teams, creating opportunities for other pass rushers to get after the quarterback. Pairing him with Sweat would force offensive lines to make a difficult choice. Focus on one, and the other will wreak havoc. The Bears have lacked this kind of high-end talent pairing in recent years, and bringing in Bosa could immediately elevate their defense to another level. The Los Angeles Chargers' financial issues. The Los Angeles Chargers are in a financial bind, and that could work in Chicago's favor. They are projected to be over the salary cap, and with several high-priced contracts on their books, they may have to make difficult decisions. Bosa is set to count over $36 million against the cap in 2025, which is a massive number for a team in need of cap relief. If the Chargers decide to move in a different direction, Bosa could become a cap casualty. That scenario would put the Bears in prime position to pounce. Given the Chargers' need to free up cap space, they may also explore the trade market before outright releasing Bosa. If that happens, Chicago would need to determine how much they are willing to give up in draft capital to secure his services. However, if the Chargers decide to release him, the Bears could sign him without sacrificing any picks, making the deal even more attractive. How Bosa would fit in Chicago. If Bosa becomes available, Chicago should absolutely be interested. With nearly $65 million in cap space, the Bears have the financial flexibility to make a significant addition to their defense. Pairing Joey Bosa with Montez Sweat would immediately change the dynamic of Chicago's front seven. Offensive lines would struggle to contain both players, leading to more sacks, forced fumbles, and hurried throws from opposing quarterbacks. The ripple effect would benefit the entire defense, as a strong pass rush makes life easier for linebackers and defensive backs. One of the biggest benefits of signing Bosa is how well he fits within the Bears' defensive scheme. Matt Eberflus emphasizes a strong pass rush from the front four, and Bosa has already proven he can thrive in a similar system. He has experience playing in both 3-man and 4-man fronts, showing the versatility that Chicago desperately needs. The Bears have young, athletic linebackers who could capitalize on the disruption Bosa and Sweat would create up front. This addition would bring balance to the defense and allow the secondary to be more aggressive in coverage. Injury concerns and financial considerations. However, there are concerns. Bosa has dealt with injuries in recent seasons, missing games due to various lower body issues. Last season, he played in 14 games and recorded 5 sacks, which is below his usual production. That raises the question, can he stay healthy? The talent is undeniable, but Availability is just as important as ability in the National Football League. If the Bears pursue Bosa, they must structure his contract in a way that protects them financially. Incentive-based deals that reward performance could be the best route. Speaking of contracts, Bosa will not come cheap. However, he might not demand a record-breaking deal either. If the Bears can negotiate a contract that aligns with his recent production while maintaining team-friendly flexibility, this could be a home run signing. A 2- or 3-year deal with performance-based incentives would allow the Bears to benefit from his skill set while minimizing long-term risk. Chicago has done a great job of managing its salary cap under Ryan Poles, and this could be another smart, calculated move. Exploring other options. Beyond free agency, the draft provides another opportunity to bolster the pass rush. The Bears hold a top 10 pick, giving them a chance to select one of the premier edge rushers in this class. Prospects like Dallas Turner, Jared Verse, and Laiatu Latu are all high-potential players who could develop into dominant forces in the NFL. However, relying solely on a rookie to fix the pass rush would be risky. Transitioning from college to the professional level is challenging, and even the most talented rookies need time to adjust. A balanced approach, signing an established veteran like Bosa while also drafting a young pass rusher, would give Chicago both immediate impact and long-term sustainability. The Bears have other options as well. Myles Garrett is rumored to be available via trade, but acquiring him would be costly. The Cleveland Browns would likely demand multiple high draft picks, and that is a steep price to pay. Khalil Mack is also expected to hit free agency, and a reunion with the Bears would be an interesting storyline. However, would Chicago really bring him back after trading him away just a few years ago? That remains to be seen. The future of the Bears' defense. Regardless of which direction they take, one thing is clear: the Bears are in an excellent position to be aggressive this offseason. Ryan Poles has spent the last 2 years cleaning up the salary cap, accumulating assets, and setting the team up for success. Now it is time to take the next step. With a young quarterback, likely Caleb Williams, set to take over, improving the defense should be a top priority. A dominant pass rush can change the entire outlook of a team, creating turnovers, forcing bad throws, and giving the offense more opportunities to score. Bears fans know better than anyone how important defense is to this franchise. From the monsters of the Midway in the 1980s to the dominant 2006 unit that carried the team to the Super Bowl, defense has always been the backbone of Chicago football. Adding a player like Joey Bosa would help restore that identity and give the Bears a defense that can compete with the best teams in the league. So what do you think, Bears fans? Should Chicago go all in on Joey Bosa if he becomes available? Or should they explore other options to strengthen their pass rush? Let us know in the comments, and do not forget to like and subscribe for more Bears content. The offseason is just getting started, and there are plenty of big moves on the horizon. Bear down!